took the last ball of the 20th over for Jasprit Bumrah to hit a lovely milestone, 250th T20 wicket. So big congratulations to you. Unfortunately, the rest of the performance was pretty much quite what we expected. A typical Mumbai Indians performance, up and down. I'd say about 10-15 runs overboard. Man, Kunal, are you happy with the score? 190 odd runs?
Not really, but I'm happy that Bumrah ke 250 T20 wickets ho gaye.
Yeah.
Really proud of that, and especially last ball pe jo bowled kiya. It was a classic Bumrah bowl.
With that, he becomes the first Indian pacer to get into that list also, and overall the fifth bowler to get into that list. So I think it's a great moment for Jasprit Bumrah.
But talking about bowling, I'm not really happy. 193 ka score is like, I think it's a very high score mere hisab se.
It's a very typical Mumbai Indians performance, I would say. Just started off decently well, I'd say the first couple of overs.
2 overs.
And then boom, then pulled back in the middle
End
overs.
में, exactly.
Right.
I think end was really good. मेरे हिसाब से end में जिस तरीके से हम लोगों ने contain किया, I think 70, I've written over here 172 for 3 in 16.5, and then 193 for 6 in the last 4. मतलब last 4 overs में बहुत कम runs दिए. And really credit to that. But अगर middle overs में भी control कर पाते, and power play maybe. So
yes, absolutely. Let's have a look at our bowling card, see how our boys perform. I mean, I tell you what, it's not the best bowling performance. We'll get that for you in a second. But look, I think very reminiscent of a regular Mumbai Indians performance this season.
Yeah. I still think we are figuring out कि क्या proper मतलब बोलते ना, like you mentioned about batting कि clarity होनी चाहिए कि कौन कभी position पे आ रहा है क्या कर रहा है. I think bowling का वो बहुत mess up कर रहे हैं हम लोग. And we are yet to figure out.
Where do you think, man? Because it's different bowlers getting hit in different games. Right? Today we saw Sams, who we spoke so highly of, getting taken apart, and some really bad fielding. Binaisha, how was the fielding according to you? It was very lackluster, right? Couple of great efforts, couple of not so great ones.
Yeah, we did see a couple of misfields in the boundary area, and I think it's been something. That
Let's have a look at the bowling card quickly. Have a look at how our boys fared. Spoiler alert, it wasn't the best day in the park. But look at that. Look, Ramandeep, I think, was very rarely would you... I think I've never said Ramandeep being the pick of the bowlers. 3 overs, 20 runs for 3 wickets. He got 2 in that 1 over itself. Bumrah again, slightly economical, but that last ball to hit his 250th T20 wicket. Daniel Sams being taken apart, unfortunately, today. 39 runs in 4 overs, almost at 10 and over. Riley Meredith again going over 10, which is not the best thing in a T20 game. Markande, who I was really excited about, unfortunately a bit disappointing. Sanjay though again got picked apart. So that's what I'm saying, man. This permutation combination is just not working out.
I think it will be solved जब there's more clarity कि end में बुमराह और जोफ्रा है. उनका जो डर रहेगा ना कि 4 ओवर नहीं मारने मिलने वाले हैं मतलब डेथ के, तब जाके they'll attack those middle overs के bowlers and तभी विकेट जाने के chances है. Usually that's the pressure कि middle overs में जैसा अभी चहल और अश्विन pressure build करेंगे, they'll try to attack them and तभी विकेट जाते हैं, and Bumrah and all can pounce on that कि जो नए batsman.
I think Shravan, that's the case. We need one more bowler with Jasprit Bumrah. Because then I feel they have to look at attacking one of them. Abhi they are seeing of Bumrah Singh, chalega, 24 balls, we'll rip the other bowlers apart.
वैसा ही हो रहा है actually.
Right.
Because last year हमारे पास बोल्ट था. तो वो बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस क्रिएट करता था. And ठीक है ये साल जोफ्रा नहीं है, but अगले साल आएगा वो.
But then, the matchup was good because Nicholas Puran as well as Kane Williamson has a good matchup with Rohit, as well as him getting in Bumrah and keeping him towards the latter half of the contest was absolutely great. He kept him for that last over and he got that wicket. I mean, obviously, but still, it was a good matchup.
And there's an entire second innings left. Let's quickly bring on the fans to see what they have to say. I'm sure the Hyderabad fans will be slightly smiling. Akhilesh, is that the Hyderabad t-shirt, the logo I see on your chest, or just a nice black t-shirt? Oh, there we go. Okay, fair enough. What do they say though? Idimana home team. Can you translate that for us and unmute yourself possibly?
Yes, it says like this is our home team, bro. I mean, it's in a swag way.
Okay.
Which part is bro? I want to know what is bro? Which part is bro?
It says you can see mama here,
Mama.
right?
Mama.
Yeah.
Mama, nice. Do you want to just...
Typically in Hindi, mama means uncle, but in Hyderabad, mama means it can be bro, it can be dude, it can be anyone. Anyone can be called as mama in a very sweet way.
Bro, I think you've got a really cool swagger about you. So what I want to say is, can you just read out that entire thing in one shot with all that cool swagger you have?
Yes. Iti mana home team mama.
Nice.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. I love it, I love it. Shyam, let's talk about our home team, mama. Are you happy with Bhawa? Did you enjoy Bumrah's 250th wicket, but feel that we leaked about 20 odd runs extra?
Actually, Bumrah finally got the rhythm right. The last over when he bowled some unbelievable balls to Kane Williamson.
Yeah.
That was literally the takeaway. But it's a typical Wankhede pitch. 180 plus. There have been the times we have chased in the past. So we were, almost near to the past, but we still remain the only team which haven't conceded 200 so far till the 13 games in this IPL. So yes, it is a lackluster performance, but there is always hope for improvement.
Yeah.
And we are proud of our boys always.
Absolutely. But अगर हम लोग के बैटिंग की बात करें आज, luckily we can say that हम लोग की deep batting है. We play at least 8 down तक. We've got someone like Sanjay Yadav who can bat. तो Shyam, उस हिसाब से do you fancy our chances to win this one?
Definitely, because as far as the pitch which shows, it got a good carry for pace bowling. Once Ramandeep Singh got lead because he was bowling in 110 to 120 cutters. So, and in Hyderabad you have players like Umran Malik clocking 150 plus, T. Natarajan bowling 130 to 140 plus, and you don't have a threat factor like Rashid Khan who can do turners on this pitch. So only thing we need to worry about is we need to handle off Bhuvi. We should not lose much wickets to Bhuvi. And rest all we can chase this score.
Yeah.
Akhilesh, I think Umran Malik has been one of the go-to bowlers for the SRH camp. But do you think that, leaking runs somewhere has been that concern rather than pace and getting in those great 150 kmph in R?
Yes, what you said is true. But first of all, clicking 150 Ks, an Indian bowler is remarkable achievement. He needs to be appreciated for that. Umran Malik, he's just a youngster, a beginner. He needs more. A stone craft only will become a diamond, right? Shining diamond. So to become that shining diamond, it still needs more time. And under the guidance of Dale Steyn, definitely that will be possible. He's already on the track, but leaking runs, as you said, a bit concerned. But in the coming season, sure, he'll be definitely a superstar, not only for Sunrise, but also for India. Let's hope that.
Yeah, absolutely. And we all love a good strapping. I'm going to say like 1,000 times because I like a lot of pace. But man, another problem that both our teams share is a lack of a quality spinner. We saw Markanday being tried out today, unfortunately got taken apart. Akhilesh, I'm going to stick with you. And do you think that this is an actual problem that you face in a slightly slower Wankhede wicket? You think that's going to bite your behind?
After all this year carrying Rashid Khan and now missing him, definitely I'll say yes.
Yeah.
A big yes. I mean, we got Washington Sundar too. He's not a spin bowler, but he's more of a power play bowler, quick bowler, restrictive bowler, we can say. So that will be a concern, and we can see the first innings pitch. The spinners have got not so great start. We have seen Markanday and Sanjay Yadav. So hopefully Washington Sundar will give us that breakthrough. Restricting runs. And also 1 or 2 overs from Aiden Markram will also do, I guess.
Fair enough. I believe, if I'm not wrong, I think Washi has got Rohit Sharma a couple of times. Is that Shyam agrees? Shyam, our statsman, agrees, and I see Binu nodding. So I'm content. But look, Shyam, is that a concern for you? Because Rohit Sharma has been playing the fall shots quite a few times this season. Do you see Washi as the biggest threat to Rohit Sharma or someone else?
I would suggest our hitman to go all out attack today, team. So it's like, this is the only season where he hasn't scored a 50 plus, and all the 14 season he has scored a 50. Yeah. This is the only season so far. So he's in for a big inning, big fire due. And coming to Washington Sundar, he's back from an injury and he's not that potent threat, which he was a couple of seasons ago while he was with RCB. So he's coming off from an injury, and right now, as being in Bombay, I haven't seen that, due is a factor which they need to take into consideration. So with due against them, and they don't have Rashid Khan, and Washington being the main strike bowler, and one side of the ground has been shot.
Yeah.
So I think Hitman to go all guns against Washi today.
Nice.
And
But you know,
then
you said it's been 14 seasons and he's never scored a 50.
he's been consistently scoring 50.
Correct.
For 14
And
seasons, he's been scoring 50.
it's been about 13 odd games, and I've never seen a fan come on and match Binaisha's capabilities of knowing everything. So well done, Sham. It took a penultimate game to find that fan who's finally, there we go. We've got Akhilesh from the opposite team also smiling. Love it, love it. So I think we'll go quickly. Binaisha, do you have something to add to what our new statsman Sham said?
Firstly is, the main concern I think is when I saw Williamson coming down and
Right.
Thiam coming up the order. That is the time I felt, that was the time they capitalized
Right.
on the power play.
True.
And it should have been someone from our bowling unit who should have not allowed that power play overs to get maximized.
Who would you have, as Rohit Sharma, who would you have thrown the ball to at a time like that?
I think possibly maybe Riley Meredith, Daniel Sams, one of them.
Interesting. Like just put in an over and see if you get a breakthrough.
Exactly, try and get it. Or I would have put in Mayank Markandeya on that note to see if he could have tried something different.
Would have been risky.
Bro, she wants everyone's job, yeah. She wants my job, now she wants Rohit Sharma's job. Binu is bagging today, dude. She's on fire.
So on that note, possibly I would have tried someone like Mayank Markandeya to just, to see how he fares in that
Fair
point.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And in fact, I think SRH ne batting out of shuffle kiya, that helped out really well. I would really want Rohit and Ishan to open.
Yeah.
But apart from that, do you really foresee any changes in the in the next batting order? Because abhi ye time deep hai batting.
Interesting, man.
Correct.
Yeah,
And
I think
Yeah.
193 chase karna hai.
Yeah.
So we can try Team David upar.
interesting.
Okay.
We can try.
And Sanjay Yadav could pose as a finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But bro, would you do that if he's the one position who's properly clicked this season as a finisher? The one position that pretty much I think is slotted in. I think that is the one guy I would not change at all, yeah, because I think he's been. Daniel Sams maybe did come up,
Correct.
Yeah.
but again as a night watchman, so that's a do or die.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but that's fine. We're chasing 193 against a I mean, bowling bhi jo hoye un log ke paas, like Umran Malik, there's Natarajan, there's Bhuvi. It's really a deadly bowling, like pace
Correct.
attack. But one ka pitch hai and we can score those runs.
Yeah.
अगर विकेट गई भी सैम्स की, it won't hurt us much, but अगर वो runs लाएगा, it's like Narayan or sending Ashwin up the order.
Yeah, this is
It's
pinch
nothing
hitter,
to
right? You
lose.
come in, express yourself, slam it,
Yeah.
and if you get out, like what Sunil Narayan has done so successfully for KKR over the seasons,
That man has batted at all positions in his career.
and the only player in the history. Take that, Binu! That's my fun fact for you! Thank you. I've got her approval. Guys, before we let you go, first of all, again, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
Quickly, which over are we chasing this down in? I'm not
I
giving an
guess-
option of how
ये मैच लास्ट बॉल तक जाएगा.
Oh.
Nail biter. Agree?
Agreed. मैं चाहता हूँ कि टाई भी हो जाए.
Super over.
क्या बात है. Alright guys, we've got a bunch of predictions in. Only time will tell who's right. But one thing I can definitely predict with certainty is we'll be back after the game to entertain you. Don't you dare go anywhere. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.